Hey y'all. Narrative lectionary reading for this upcoming Sunday. It's from 2 Samuel. It's 5, 1 through 5, and 6, 1 through 5, and then Psalms 150. And in the first section, it talking about David becoming the king, and in the second little part of the verse, it's talking about David bringing the Ark of the Covenant, which had been in some guy's house for 20 years because they were afraid of it. Bringing that to the city, bringing that to the capital, and then Psalms 150 is this big praise. And I was thinking about these verses and I was trying to figure out, like, okay, what's the pattern here? Like, how are we supposed to use this if we're going to preach on it? And what struck me is that the pattern seems to be the presence of God. In the first bit, we're told that King David had the presence of God, that when he was anointed to become king, that God came on him in a powerful way. And we saw that through his whole life, even in the way that he took his enemy, King Saul. He still respected him even after being hunted by him, and after Saul tried to kill him, he mourned the loss of the king. And people saw the character of David, and not only that he had battle prowess, but that he also had the character of God. And so the Spirit was with David in a powerful way. And so then you have him bringing into the city the Ark of the Covenant, which had always represented the presence of God, saying, "Look, we're unifying our kingdoms, and we're going to do it with God at the center." And so again, it's about the presence of God. And then Psalms 150, of course, is praising the presence of God. Thank you, God, for being here with us. Praise Him, everyone, no matter where you're from, no matter what you're doing. Praise Him with your voices. Praise Him with your musical instruments. It's that kind of thing. And so, what particularly caught me about this is that we are in the middle. I believe it started today, actually, of Sukkot, which is a Jewish celebration of ingathering. In the scriptures, you find it the festival of ingathering rather than listed as Sukkot. And it's this time where they all go, and as they're gathering in the harvest for the year, they all stay in tents, and they remember the time when they wandered in the wilderness and all of Israel stayed in tents, and God was with them in a tent. God resided in a tent with the people. God was with them, the presence of God. Sukkot is about the presence of God. And we're about to move into the season of Advent, which is the 4 weeks or 6 weeks, depending on your tradition, some are even 5, where you prepare for the presence of God in the form of the incarnation of Jesus Christ, Christmas. And so this whole season is about the presence of God. And what I want you to know is that no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, no matter what's going on in your life, the presence of God is with you too. When Jesus went to go make a better place for us, Jesus sent the Comforter, the Spirit. And the Spirit is with you and in your neighbor. When you look at them in the eyes, there too is God. The presence is with us and around us. Just take a moment and notice it. Thanks, y'all.